So you want to know how to make beats for Ian? I got you. So at first this beat looks kind of overwhelming with all these different patterns, but it's not, I promise. So let me just break it down for you. So the BPM for this beat is 145 and the key is F sharp minor. And I started this melody off with some strings from Xenology. So they just play an F sharp in 2 octaves on the 1, and then I added a little bit of an accent on the end of each bar. Next I've added in brass, which hits on the 3. And combined with the string, they kind of have like a call and response effect. So this is how that sounds. Next I went ahead and copied the string pattern onto a different sound, and I also made it hit a few more times. So this just to add a bit more movement and a bit more bounce. Then for the next sound I went with a weird glitchy thing. This is how that one sounds. So then here I have a couple of effects. So we got a portal with a dubstep preset. I think it's on this bank, yeah, that's my bank. And then I went to grow speed and made a little pattern over here. So we got a little pitch bend thing, and I played a bit with the velocity. So without effects it sounds like this. So very simple, just a basic plug. Then we got a lead, very simple pattern again, just following like the root notes and adding a few fill-in notes, I guess. But now for the most important thing for an Ian type beat, of course, the electro start. Then I wanted to add like another pitch up kind of sound, so I went ahead and added another lead. So at first this pattern looks kind of all over the place, but it's not. It's just playing the F sharp in different octaves. So we have it here, pitched up 1 octave, and I took these, pitched them up 1 octave again, then I took this whole pattern and pitched it down 1 octave. So just playing the same notes, but then we have like a little surprise to catch the listener a bit off guard by changing the last note of each bar to a D instead of an F sharp again. And small changes like this go a long way, because you want to make the beat more interesting, but at the same time have it very repetitive. And with like a small change like this, you can add a bit more variance to the beat and therefore make it a bit more unique. And then for the last part of the melody, I've added another brass. Kinda acts like a bass. So moving on to the drums, we got the 808, which just plays the F sharp, so following the root note. And to put a bit more emphasis on the first hit, pitched it up 1 octave. Next, just a simple snare on the 3. Then I went ahead and added a 2-step higher pattern. Added another snare for some rolls. And again, I intentionally changed the snare roll up, so we have like a different pattern here, and then a snare roll at the end of each 8 bars. And again, just to change it up a little bit and keep the beat more interesting and not so repetitive. Then we got 2 basic open hats. And last but not least, basic chant hitting on the 4. And all drums together sound like this. So the drums are more on the simpler side, nothing too crazy going on except for like the snare roll at the end of every 8 bars. But I kept it intentionally simple because the melody already has a lot going on, and I don't want the drums and the melody to just be clashing with each other and be too overwhelming. So that's how you make beats for Ian. If you enjoyed this video, make sure to smash that like button and subscribe, and I will catch you guys on the next one. Bye.